The world's largest democracy is heading to the polls. It's election time in India, and it's a mammoth undertaking. The voting is being held in 9 phases from Monday, April 7th to May 12th, with results due on May 16th. Nearly 1 million polling stations will be ready, with 814 million people eligible to vote. They'll elect the members of the 443-seat Lower Chamber of Parliament, or Lok Sabha. 272 seats are needed for an outright majority, but no political party is expected to achieve this on its own. Well, these are live pictures that you can see from Assam State, where the long election process is beginning. Just 6 constituencies are voting on the first day of election. There are more than 500 in total. Well, Sohail Rahman is live for us in New Delhi. First, though, let's go to Faiz Jamil. He's in Dibrugarh in Assam. Faiz, I can see behind you that there's already a queue forming at the polling station. Just give us a picture of what's happening there.
Well, Barbara, the polls opened just less than 45 minutes ago, and there's already more than 1,000 people at the polling station, and you can see some of that crowd here already. Now, the Election Commission was hoping for about an 80% turnout. And so far, not even an hour into the polling, it seems they're off to a pretty good start here.
And just remind us quickly what some of the issues that the people there have, high on their minds.
Well, the issues here used to be based on terrorism was the big issue, particularly from Maoist rebels in the area. But over the last 5-10 years, it shifted to more about economics, development, and the worry over corruption, much the same as the rest of the country. Now, the ruling Congress party is currently in power here, and most of their base has been the tea workers who work in the surrounding areas. Assam is famous for its tea, after all. But the opposition BJP has fielded a former tea worker as their candidate, hoping to steal some of that support. That, along with the national momentum, they are hoping to make a dent here. And a few of the other people we've spoke to, mainly people from the poor, the lower middle class, mostly those people who have been the Congress's base support, a lot of them are telling us not even sure who they're going to vote for. A lot of them say they're going to make their decision as they line up at the polls.
Faiz Jamil in Assam State. Faiz, thank you. Now let's go to New Delhi and speak to Sohail Rahman. So, Sohail, we saw there some of the issues that are dear to the hearts of people in Assam. But what I find quite interesting is that some parties haven't even issued their manifesto and voting has started.
Indeed, yes, it has been very strange. You have one of the main parties, Congress Party, and the Common Man Party, the Aam Aadmi Party, which swept to success in state polls back in December, have launched their manifestos. It's out in the open. People can see what they stand for in terms of the economy, unemployment, security, health. But the BJP, the party that's expected to do very well, still hasn't issued its manifesto. It was supposed to do that last week. It's supposed to launch their manifesto here on Monday. Now, according to the Election Commission, the media will not be able to publicise the contents of that manifesto in areas where the election is happening. So where Faiz is at the moment, they will hear nothing about the manifesto, and in fact in 5 states that will go to the polls on Wednesday, they too will not be allowed through the media, print, radio or television, be able to hear what is in that manifesto. The rest of the country will be absolutely fine to understand, digest and dissect what the BJP have to offer the nation.
And Sohail, it's obviously a massive undertaking, isn't it? 814 people eligible to vote, so it's going to take a very long time. When are we likely to get any kind of resolution, any kind of winner or winners?
Well, as you said in your brief intro, May the 16th is the date when the results will start to be counted. The voting machines are electronic voting machines. They are actually in place at the moment. Just over, around about 1 million of them, to 1.5 million in and around the country. The reason this vote takes such a long time is that you need to get the security personnel in place, in locations, to make sure that the ballot boxes are secure, that the polling stations are safe, and that everything is in order so that people can line up in an orderly fashion to vote on their particular days. Also, some states in this country are bigger than some European countries. Uttar Pradesh in the north, for example, is the size of a large part of Europe. 80 million there is its population. It's the size of Germany. And so therefore it takes at least sessions, 3 of those dates, to allow the state of Uttar Pradesh to vote. So what you have, and what we will have over the next 5 weeks, is you'll hear us say, oh yes, Maharashtra or Delhi is going to the polls for the second time. It means it's just a case of security being able to move from one location to the next. But to say results on May the 16th, there are 9 polling days. Today is the first. 2 states have gone to vote, and on Wednesday we'll see 5 more.
Remarkable. Sohail Rahman in New Delhi and Faiz Jamil in Assam. Thank you both.